Hey, I'm Kat.
And I'm Larry.
And today we want to welcome you to our kitchen. I'm going to be making a wonderful fish dish that my sister Patty gave me. And the first time I bought it, and the first time she made it, I had her make it like 2 other times for me. I came home and made it 2 times the next week. It is so delicious.
It is very delicious.
I can't even imagine making cod without making this delicious fish recipe. She got it from Pinterest, but she edited it, and it's her version. My sister Patty, she's a great cook. So let's cook fish.
Yes, welcome to our kitchen.
The first thing we do is take a small package of cod. This is frozen cod. It's all thawed out. And you see how thick that is? We're going to cut that in half because we want these to be really thin. We're going to cook them on 400 for 8 minutes. So this is how I cut it. I'm sorry my arm's in the way, but I hold it on either side, put the knife down in the middle. This is a nice sharp knife, and cut it very evenly so we have 2 pieces. And I'm going to do it again on this one.
Watch those fingers.
Come on. Let me be careless. Okay, so that's it. Next, we're going to take a tray. This is just a pizza tray because there's just 2 of us. I don't need a large tray. And put these on the tray. We don't have to salt them or pepper them or do anything to them. We're just going to put them in the oven at 400 for 8 minutes. So here we go. Cuckoo. And I'm going to set the timer for 8 minutes. And there we go. Now while that's happening, I'm going to take something to melt butter in. Let me move this out of the way. Oopsie. And I'm going to take Kerrygold butter, our favorite. This is the salted version. Let me wash my hands. Hold on. I've got my hands washed from the fish. And now I remembered what my friend Kimmy said. Put on your apron, please. That way you won't splash stuff on you and you'll feel more professional. You'll cook better food. She didn't say that. That's my personal thoughts.
It's Cat in her apron.
Okay, so here we are with the Kerrygold. We're going to take, we need a half cup of melted butter and a half cup of mayonnaise. I know that seems like a lot. This is a definite low-carb, high-fat meal. So I'm going to take about this much and melt it and see if that's a half cup. Let's see. Maybe I'm not going to do a half cup. I'm going to do that much. Let's see what it turns out to be. Let's see what this melted down to. Ooh, it didn't melt enough. I did 20. I think that's close enough.
I'm missing.
It's 20 seconds. I'm going to do it about 20 more seconds. Okay, that needed about 15 more seconds. But that's, as you can see, it's just under a half cup. And I think that'll be plenty for this. I'm going to do equal parts mayonnaise with the butter. Yes, I said it's high fat, and it's high fat. So we're going to put this in here. I think that's about right. All right, and then we're going to mix this up along with these green chopped onions. So give me just a second to do that. So I'll just pour this in here. I had to take the onions out. Pour that in here, and watch how this mixes up. It kind of emulsifies. Can you see that? So it turns into a sauce. Now we're going to stir these onions in. So that's all it is 3 items so far: mayonnaise, butter, and onion. And now we're going to take a couple of shots of, this is hot sauce, just Frank's hot sauce. You can, you can use any kind you want. I can't open it. Okay, 1, 2. Oh, that's plenty. See how much I put in there? You're not going to taste it. It just gives it a little je ne sais quoi kind of a thing. Okay.
What was that word?
Je ne sais quoi. You could actually look at me. Je ne sais quoi.
Okay, je ne sais quoi.
Means I don't know. Okay, so when these are done, which is in 50 seconds, 48 seconds, we're going to take them out and we're going to lather them liberally with this sauce and then top it with hands full of cheese. So that's what we're going to do next, and we're going to broil it. In the meantime, though, let me go ahead and get the asparagus going. Have you ever made fresh asparagus? I know people are afraid of it, and it's so simple. Watch this. This is what you buy a bunch of asparagus in the store. You take the asparagus. I've got a little mayonnaise on my finger. and you just hold it somewhere in here and pop. And this part is that, if you've ever gotten asparagus in a can, it's got a piece that's hard, that's this. We're not going to use this. This is the tender part, and we're going to put it in this boiling water. Well, it will be boiling in a minute, and that's how we're going to steam it. So I'm just going to pop them real quick.
And that's called popping the asparagus.
Yep, it's easy. I wonder if I could do several at a time. Let's see. Oh, girl,
amazing.
you know I am hot today.
You are an amazing cook.
I am. That one doesn't want to do. Let's just take out these. Let's see what's going on with this one.
Just remember, it's only 2 of us.
We're going to have a lot of asparagus.
Oh, I love asparagus.
Yeah, me too. I'm going to make the whole thing because it'll just wilt in the refrigerator.
Okay.
And we're not having anything but fish and asparagus.
We can have asparagus with our eggs in the morning.
If we have any left over, I love asparagus. All right, we're getting there, girls and boys. Hold on. Let's see if I can do all these. Ooh, look at that. Okay, all the asparagus is done. These all go. Unfortunately, we don't have compost, so this goes in the garbage. And I'm going to put, I'm going to salt these a little bit. Just give them a little salt. And then I'm going to put a lid on it. Oh, I got salt all over the stove. So that I'm improvising. This lid doesn't fit this pan, but it does the job. And so while the fish is broiling, that's going to be cooking. This fish is cooked. Now, the first thing I want you to notice is that it's got liquid. See that liquid? So we're going to go over here to the sink. So I drained it in the sink. It didn't fall off because it sticks just a little bit. Now we're going to take this wonderful sauce. I'm going to use the same spoon. And we're going to ladle all this over the fish. Can you see? Am I at a good angle? I'm in the way.
We're not experts, but we're learning.
Okay. But you see how you have like totally piles of this stuff? So you can cover it all up. All right, so that's going to actually be your sauce that we're going to kind of put over the asparagus. And hey, look at the asparagus. Come over here. Look at that. It won't take long before that's done. Just a few minutes. You can already smell it. And now I'm going to take, ooh, I forgot to turn this on broil. How do I turn it on broil? Broil. Start. And I need to move one of the shelves up because it needs to be closer to the top. So you can broil it. Put it up there. Okay, girls and boys, we need to turn this down. All right. Now we're going to put a lot of this cheese on it. Whoops. So here we go with the cheese, and we're putting a lot of cheese. Yum. Okay, now this is going back in the oven for until this cheese melts and starts to be bubbly and a little teeny bit brown. So here we go. And it's up here high. Can you see where I put it? It's up here high under the broiler. Now let's check and see how the asparagus is doing. Let me get a fork. Oh, it's pretty tender. Let's see.
My taste.
Oh my goodness, it's so good. Okay, I'll be back with you in just a few minutes when this cheese is melted. These look fantastic. Oh, Mr. B, Mr. B. Look at those delicious fish. Okay, I'm going to serve this up on a plate and show you what it looks like. What happened to the asparagus? I used it all. Okay, so if you can see, there's lots of wonderful sauce and cheese. Ooh-wee. Get this plate. It's one piece, and I'll give you a little piece. Gotta put that sauce on there. That, girls and boys, is absolutely, and we'll get some of this butter and cheese and put over here. That is absolutely delicious. I wish you could smell it. I've messed up the plate, but it looks gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to eat this.
Smells so good.
Oh, delicious. Okay. These are the bigger pieces. I guess you'll get these.
Awesome.
Well, let's get some more of this deliciousness. Look at that.
Do not waste that.
If anybody knew how, I can't get it. How good that is. Can't get it. Here we go. There we go. Got it. Oh, Mr. B. Look at that.
That is awesome looking. I
Ooh-wee.
can't wait to taste it.
Let's go eat. Okay, here's what's left of our dinner tonight. Clean Plate Club. Yum, yum. Oh, I want to show you something else we're having for dessert. Baconettes for dessert. Farmer Mima, my friend, I'll put her link below, told me about this, and I thought it would be yucko, but it's delicious. So you take a bag of plain fried pork rinds, not the kind that's barbecued, and then put them in a bowl, and you break them up into like popcorn-sized bits. So that's what I'm doing here, just kind of in general. Then once you get them all broken up, we're going to sprinkle them with, I have little packets of Splenda. Little packets of, well, it's my grocery store's version of Splenda, and cinnamon. So I'll show you me doing that in just a minute. I've got these cut out pretty small, chopped them up pretty small. Now I'm going to take some stevia. I'm not stevia. I did try it with stevia, but I like the Splenda better. Just open some packages and sprinkle them on. So if you can imagine that each one of these is equal to 2 teaspoons, I'd say we need about, what do you say, Larry, 6?
Sounds good to me.
6, and if we need more, we can put more, which is 3 of these. And now we're going to sprinkle cinnamon. Just liberally sprinkle cinnamon. Now I'll toss those around a little bit. I could need some more. One more package of Splenda. Maybe 2. One more. Maybe 2. I'll do 2 more. Just a little
Maybe.
bit. Okay. And then a little more cinnamon. Okay, let's taste them.
Good.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I wouldn't put milk on them, but they sure are good. Taste. Very good.
They
I
are
think it might
yummy.
need a little more sweet Splenda.
Maybe. That one's pretty sweet. They're
Okay,
delicious.
so that's your little treat for tonight.
Low carb.
No, like hardly no carb. So that's it for us today. I'm Kat,
And I'm Larry.
and welcome to our kitchen.
And Roll Tide.
Oh my goodness.